Good afternoon, and welcome to Stations of the Cross. Dear Jesus, I adore you. I love you and thank you for dying on the cross for me. I wish I could always think of you and remember all that you have done. But I get so busy with lessons and play and other things that often I forget. I am so sorry, dear Jesus. Today I want to follow you up the hill of Calgary and understand a little better at each station all that it cost you to make me God's child. If I had been there, the only person in the world, you would have been willing to suffer in just the same way. How you must love me, dear Jesus. Thank you for loving me so much. Please teach me every day to love you more and more. The first station, Jesus is condemned to death. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, there you stand, a prisoner, and wicked men have said that you must die, but you have done nothing wrong. You have spent your whole life in doing good to others. I must always remember that it was you, for me, you died, so that I could go to heaven and be happy with you. Teach me, dear Jesus, when I am blamed for something, even if unjustly, to be silent as you were, because I love you and I want to be like you.
At the cross her station keeping, stood the mournful mother weeping, close to Jesus to the last.
The second station, Jesus is made to carry his cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, the cross which they are laying on your shoulders is so heavy. How it must hurt, and you are all wounded and bleeding. How will you be able to carry it up that steep hill? Teach me to remember that when I sin, it hurts you even more than the heavy cross.
Through her heart his sorrow sharing, all his bitter anguish bearing. Now at length the sword had passed.
The third station, Jesus falls for the first time. We adore you, Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, you are so weak and tired that you can hardly walk, but the soldiers roughly order you to start on your journey. After a few steps, you stumble and fall, but there is no one to help you or speak to you kindly. How I wish I could have been there to tell you that I love you, and I am so sorry for you.
Oh, how sad and sore distressed was that mother highly blessed, of the sole begotten one.
The fourth station, Jesus meets his blessed mother. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, who is waiting for you, standing close to the place where you must pass? Is it your own blessed mother who loves you so much? But how it must hurt to see you so cruelly treated. She wishes they would do all the things to you instead of her. The soldiers will not let her say a word, so she can only speak to you with her eyes as you pass by her. Dear Jesus, teach me to love you, your blessed mother, very much.
Christ above in torment hangs, she beneath beholds the pangs of her dying glorious Son.
The fifth station, Simon of Cyrene helps Jesus to carry the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, you are now so weak that you cannot carry the cross alone anymore. The soldiers make a man named Simon help you with it. I wish I had been Simon so that I could have helped you. But teach me to remember that I am helping you even more now when I show kindness to others for your sake.
Is there one who would not weep, whelmed in misery so deep? Christ, dear mother, to behold.
The sixth station. Veronica wipes the face of Jesus. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you.
Because by your holy cross you have
redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, your face was all covered with dust and blood, and the wicked people had been spitting on it. The blood was trickling down from the crown of thorns on your head, right into your eyes, when St. Veronica pushed her way through the crowd and wiped your face with her veil. To thank her for being so brave, you left a picture of your face there on the veil. Teach me to remember that I must never be afraid to say, I belong to you and am your child.
Can a human heart refrain from partaking in her pain, in that mother's pain untold?
The seventh station. Jesus falls the second time. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, this time you fall more heavily before, and it is harder to get up. The soldiers push and strike you to make you hurry along when you can hardly walk. It frightens me to think how cruelly you are treated, you who are my Lord, my God. Teach me to understand what a dreadful thing sin is, because to pay for it, you suffered so much.
Bruised, derided, cursed, defiled, she beheld her tender child, all with bloody scourges rent.
The eighth station. Jesus speaks to the women of Jerusalem. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, there are some women waiting by the roadside to see you pass. They are so sorry for you that they are crying. But you speak to them kindly and tell them not to weep for you, but for themselves and their children, and always believe in him, and they will not suffer. Teach me to be very sorry for my sins, not for fear of being punished for them, but because they hurt you too.
For the sins of his own nation saw him hang in desolation, till his Spirit forth he sent.
The ninth station. Jesus falls for the third time. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, for the last time you stumble and fall to the ground. Will you ever be able to get up again? The cross crushes you with its weight, and the people around wonder if you are already dead. But no, once more you climb to your feet and struggle forward up the hill. Teach me never to be discouraged. Teach me never to be discouraged, even if I keep falling into the same sins. But help me to begin again at once to obey you and to do your will. The 10th station. Jesus
O thou mother, fount of love, touch my spirit from above. Make my heart with thine accord.
The 10th station. Jesus is stripped of his garments. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, reach the top of the hill, the place where you are to die. There is a big crowd of people around you. They are laughing at you and calling you wicked names. Your dear mother and your friends cannot get near. The executioner roughly pulls off all your garments, and the blood pours down. It is just as if each one of those cruel wounds had been given to you a second time. All the people are looking at you. Teach me to be willing sometimes to give up little pleasures and go without things that I want, because you suffered so much for me.
Make me feel as thou hast felt. Make my soul to glow and melt with the love of Christ our Lord.
The 11th station. Jesus is nailed to the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, now they are putting big nails through your hands and feet to fasten you to the cross. It hurts me only to prick my finger with a pin. How much more those nails must hurt you. When the executioner tells you to stretch out your hand or your foot, you obey him without saying a word. And when I am told to do some little easy thing, how often I disobey. Teach me to be always perfectly obedient, because you were so obedient when being nailed to the cross.
Holy Mother, pierce me through, in my heart each wound renew, of my Savior crucified.
The 12th station. Jesus dies on the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, you are hanging on the cross and dying. You are dying for me so that I can be God's child and go to heaven. You are not angry with the wicked men who killed you. You have forgiven them, and you asked your Father to forgive them too. The people are all going away. I think some of them are beginning to be sorry too. Your Blessed Mother and your friends are standing close by the cross. I wish I had been with them. I would have stayed there to the very end to show how much I love you. Teach me to always forgive anyone who was unkind to me, because you forgave your murderers when you hung dying on the cross.
Let me share with thee his pain, who for all my sins was slain, who for me in torments died.
The 13th station. Jesus is taken down from the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, it is very quiet now around the cross. Everyone has gone away but a few soldiers and your mother and your friends. Two of your friends bring a ladder, and oh so slowly and carefully, they take you down and lay you in the arms of your Blessed Mother. Her heart is breaking as she looks at the crown of thorns and the nails and all your dreadful wounds. Teach me to comfort your dear mother now by never hurting you with my sins.
Let me mingle tears with thee, mourning him who mourned for me, all the days that I may live.
The 14th station. Jesus is laid in the tomb. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Dear Jesus, you are all ready to be laid in the tomb. Your wounds have been washed, and you are wrapped in clean white linen cloths. You must be buried tonight. In a garden close by, which belongs to one of your friends, there is a new tomb cut in the rock. Now you are being carried there. Your Blessed Mother looks at you for the last time. How can she bear to let you go? But in 3 days, dear Jesus, you will rise from the dead all bright and glorious and go back to heaven, never to suffer any more. Teach me, among the joys of earth, always to remember the joys of heaven. Help me to love you so much that, when I die, I shall be happy with you there forever.
By the cross with thee to stay, there with thee to weep and pray.